Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about the Dallas Cowboys beating the Washington Commanders. 45-10 reaction here on Thanksgiving. The Cowboys deliver a win. It's crazy how this ended up 45-10, because it was 20-10 entering the quarter. The Cowboys got a field goal to make it 23-10, and all of a sudden the Cowboys get a touchdown, 2 points, touchdown, Dak to CD, Dak to Turpin, and then the pick six by Deron Bland, which we'll get into. They scored 25 points in the fourth quarter. It's crazy. Commanders went for it on 1 4th down, I think, and they didn't get it. Cowboys territory. Cowboys ended up scoring on it. But Deron Bland, man, broke the single season record with his 5th pick six of the year. And I know some people will look at and say, "Oh yeah, he's just getting pick sixes, but he gave a lot of yards." That's far from the truth. He's been locked down this year. And maybe sure he gave up a few catches today, but every corner does. Other than that, he was really good this game. Got a pick six to break the record. And it's crazy that there's still 6 games left in the regular season too. That he can get more interceptions, maybe a few more pick sixes, but some more interceptions he can get. Bland has more TDs in his career than Kyle Pitts and Drake London combined. Or not combined. They have 10 career combined. Deron Bland has 6. But he has more than Kyle Pitts. That's crazy to think. And they're probably going to pay him. He's going to get paid big. But he's going to be in the running for Defensive Player of the Year. Will he win it? I'm not going to say he will. He's statistically in the top 10 corners in the league. People say, "Oh, he gets burnt." He really doesn't. He's been great this year. Him and Diggs are going to be dangerous when Diggs gets back next year from injury. And he's awesome. And we're the first team in NFL history to win our first 5 home games of a season by 20 plus points. I don't know what it is. We just play better at home. Yeah, I know the teams we've played, but you have to remember, if Eagles fans are going to bring that argument, they played the Commanders and they barely beat them in overtime. I mean, just saying. And we destroyed the Commanders. And Dak had a great game as well. 331 passing yards, 4 touchdowns. He's been really good these last 4 games. I know. If people want to use that argument, then why did we lose to the Cardinals? If all we do is beat bad teams, why did we lose to the Cardinals? And I know people want to use the argument, oh, look who Dak's played. Yeah, the Eagles. He played a good Eagles team and played good against them. So, I mean, Dak Prescott's on a different level this year. He's playing much better. He's having one of his best seasons, in my opinion, since his rookie year. So, really good win. And I saw during the celebration for Deron Bland and the mail that pile was Coach Al Harris, the defensive backs coach. And he's been excellent since he's arrived there. But hopefully this year will be the Cowboys' year. Dak Prescott's having one of his best years this year. I mean, last few games he's been rolling. The Chargers, Eagles, and the Commanders, Panthers. Panthers wasn't a great game, but other than that, I thought he's been excellent. He's been perfect. Hopefully this can be our year, man. Just hope. I'm not going to say it's going to be. I'm just going to hope it can be. Dak was 22 32, 331, 4 touchdowns, no interception. This season, he's 259 of 370. All of his passes thrown and completed. He's thrown 2,935 yards, 23 touchdowns, 6 picks. And he's on pace for 36 TDs, 4,536 yards, and 9 picks. Only 9. He's been playing so much better this year compared to last year. And I just like how Mike McCarthy's running things now. He's got Dak comfortable, and I think now they've got that offensive system rolling. Tony Pollard, 13 runs, 79 yards, 6.1 a carry and a touchdown. I thought Tony Pollard had a pretty good game today. Also had 6 catches, 24 yards. Dowdle, 3 runs, 11 yards. Dak had 1 run, 10 yards, so 341 total yards. Brandon Cooks, 4 catches, 72 yards, and a touchdown. Been a sneaky pickup for the Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 4 catches, 53 yards, and a touchdown. Jake Ferguson, 1 catch, 35 yards. Tolbert, 2 catches, 49 yards. Turpin, 1 catch, 34 yards, and a touchdown. A deep route where he went by the secondary. Dowdle, 1 catch, 15 yards, touchdown, a screen pass. Pollard, 6 for 24. Jalen Brooks, 1 catch, 24 yards, and a ball that was deflected off of Tolbert's hands, and he caught it. But Gallup, 1 catch, 13 yards, and Schoonmaker also had 1 catch for 12 yards. So, got really everybody involved in the pass game. We went over Dak's stats, discovered defense. Michael Parsons had 1.5 sacks. I think he has 11.5 this year, which is crazy how good he is. Jonathan Hankins had 2 sacks in this game. Deron Bland had that interception. Half a sack to Fowler. The defense was really good, especially in the second half, stepped up. And the Cowboys' offense wasn't good in the third quarter. Kind of sleepwalked. Fourth quarter, they woke up. The defense got a bunch of fourth down stops, which led to that. Brandon Aubrey even made a field goal in this game. He hasn't missed a field goal this year. As a team, Cowboys had 431 total yards. The Commanders were able to move the football. Like, they were 7-15 on third downs. They had 23 first downs. They were able to move the ball downfield, just sometimes weren't able to capitalize with touchdowns. They got 1, but that was it. They were 0-3 on third downs, and then they dominated time possession, but it kind of doesn't matter. Commanders, Sam Howell, 28-44, 300 yards, no touchdowns, 1 reception, had a rushing touchdown. Interception was late in the game. It wouldn't have affected anything, even if it wasn't a pick 6. It was already 38-10 at that point. Sam Howell, I thought, played well despite the circumstances. The offensive line's just trash. I mean, they only gave up 4 sacks, but it could have been a lot more. The Cowboys didn't whiff on some of them. Brian Robinson, 15 runs, 53 yards. Gibson, 6 runs, 21 yards. Rodriguez, 4 runs, 21 yards. Robinson and Gibson didn't really do much running. Curtis Samuel, 9 catches, 100 yards. Thought he had his best game of the year. Dodson, 5 catches, 52 yards. McLaurin, 4 catches, 50 yards. Pringle, 2 catches, 27 yards. Turner, 1 catch, 29 yards. Thomas, 2 catches, 15 yards. Gibson, 3 catches, 16 yards. Robinson, 2 catches, 11 yards. They didn't get any pressure on the Cowboys. I think they maybe got like 2 or 3 quarterback pressures the whole game. Which is crazy. Like, I know versus above 500 teams we're 0-2, but outscored 70-33, but that score's kind of inflated because of the 49ers. The Eagles, we should have won that game. But I think this team's actually it. I think we can contend, with these top teams in the league. Like, we're playing Detroit, and in the month of December, Miami. We got Seattle on the 30th on Thursday night. But this Cowboys offense is why I think we can keep up, because this offensive philosophy is the best I've seen from them. While air it out and get up early, put the opposing team's offense in a bad spot, and let the defense pin their ears back and dominate. Much different contender from this year's Cowboys team compared to the last contenders' Cowboys teams. And 5, the amount of pick 6s Deron Bland this year, and compared to Kenny Pickett and Zach Wilson, 6 passing touchdowns. We'll see. But we're going to play 5 straight teams against 500 better, starting with Seattle. We have the Eagles, Bills, Dolphins, Lions. So, we'll see. That's really all to say for this recap. So, until next time, peace.